Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because we have some Teresa Giudice tea. Now, not only is she praising Caroline Manzo, but she's also shading the hell out of Melissa and Joe again over disgrace. And Louie's ex-wife is chiming into the conversation. So we have a lot to talk about, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget, we have a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast out now. It's called Our Relationship Isn't Perfect. Jason and I get a little vulnerable with you guys. So wherever you get your podcast, go give it a listen and let us know what you think. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So this is, of course, we start out this way. On the Real Housewives of New Jersey, blood is never thicker than water. Now, initially, the show's drama was centered on a different family, which that would be the Manzos. During the first two seasons, sisters Caroline and Dina Manzo ruled the cast alongside sister-in-law Jacqueline Loretta. Although the Jersey family eventually fractured into feuds, the details behind their drama remain a mystery as the sisters refuse to disclose it publicly. I have a lot of respect for that because we see Teresa and Joe and Melissa and their shit is all over the place. Everybody's talking about it. They don't hold back. They ream each other through the, whether it's social media, on the show. They just put all of their business out there, and the Manzos have not done that. They've been able to just keep it tight-lipped, and that's commendable. On her Namaste Bitches podcast via Podcast One, Teresa complimented Caroline, her longtime nemesis, as well as Dina, her BFF, and Jacqueline, her former BFF. They never aired their dirty laundry out there. That's what she said. She said, I know stuff, of course, behind the scenes. She went on to say that that's why I I knew what was going on. And I was like, look, they never aired their dirty laundry on national television. You see, so for everybody to know, instead, they kept it private. And I have to say, I compliment them for that. I do too. It would have easily kept them on the show. It would have just kept them relevant. Everybody would have been invested. It's the same thing. Look how this is playing out for Teresa and Joe. People are so invested because they want to know, are they going to get back together? Are they not going to talk? What is this going to look like? Do we hate each other? What is the outcome of this situation? Now, she also indicated that her own family isn't nearly so private. She claimed that before this whole fame thing, her family had none of this, perhaps alluding to airing their dirty laundry. According to Teresa, viewers don't know what her family was like growing up, and she discussed how she and her brother were like best friends, and other people were jealous of their sibling relationship. I'm guessing, too, this is a little bit of shade over to Melissa Gorga because I think that Teresa has her feelings hurt. She's like, before you ever came into the picture, we had a happy family. However, you have to remember when you get into a relationship, you start getting married, you start having kids. It's not for me, my relationship takes precedence over my siblings' relationships, my relationships with my siblings. And I've never been put in the position where I have to choose, thankfully. But if there's something to be talked about, or if there's a feud going on, say between Jason and one of my brothers and sisters, which that's never happened, then I would, of course, take Jason's side because you grow, you change. That's my family now. The other family is still my family, but you just have to, it's a balance. It's a balance. We used to always have each other's backs. It was not even a question. Now, Teresa wished fans could see that history and not the disgrace that's been playing out for over 10 years on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. And she said, it's something I'm not proud of. And it's not something I signed up for. She claimed that if the roles were reversed, she would have never, ever went behind Joe's back and tried to get on this TV show and cause what happened. It's just not how I roll. Now, Joe and Melissa, I believe it was actually Melissa, recently said in an interview that when she first came on the show, Joe did not want to do it. Joe didn't want to do the show. He was not about it. And they thought that they were smarter than production. They said that they would come on. They weren't going to give production a moment in fighting or sibling rivalry. They were just going to come on the show. It was going to be an opportunity for her to showcase her singing career and maybe move up the ranks, which that never happened. But Melissa and Joe, I think without Joe, I don't know if Melissa would still be on the show, but Melissa and Joe, they're a huge part of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and they've been on for a long time now. So I think really for them, they thought they were going to come on and portray one sort of part of their life as this like picture perfect. We're not going to fight. We're great. And once the camera started rolling, just shit went downhill. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Now, on top of that, Louie Ruelas' ex-wife is breaking her silence on her relationship with Teresa Giudice. And this, I'm also not shocked about. Had I not have went to BravoCon, I probably would be more shocked. But since I went to BravoCon and I met Teresa, she was so sweet. She was very nice. And you could tell this probably is affecting her. And I'm sure it's affecting Joe just the same. Louie's ex-wife is breaking her silence on her relationship with Teresa for the first time. And this was after 2 years of silence. She's very nice. That's what she told Page Six exclusively. Couldn't have been more accommodating and respectful. Now, DiMartino, this is his ex-wife, and Giudice met twice before they got married. Okay, but this past weekend was the first time the two women got to know each other better. The blended family spent an extended amount of time together in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in honor of DiMartino Ruelas and Ruelas' son, Louie's birthday. And I think that for her too, I feel like she sees how her family is sort of breaking apart, Teresa, so she doesn't want to add to the stress for Louie's family. She probably doesn't wish that on her worst enemy. And also, she sees how Louie went out of his way. He went to go to the Bahamas to go meet Joe Giudice. And in doing so, I think that she has a lot of respect for that. So she's like, if you went out of your way, I can go out of my way for you. And I will make sure that I meet your family, that the blended family, my daughters are so happy that you did that. So I'm going to make your sons feel comfortable and happy as well. We're told that the group had a great time going out for a game of Topgolf, a steak dinner, a comedy show, and a late night at the Borgata. Everything was cordial. That's what she said, noting that she and her ex-husband did not talk much, but she did have some friendly exchanges with Teresa. Giudice told me that she loves my kids just like they were her own. My son, he really had nothing but good things to say about her as well. The full-time caretaker, she is a character, but caretaker says 2 moments in particular really stood out to her. When it came to the time to cut the cake, DiMartino said that Teresa Giudice suggested to her, why don't you go and stand behind your son for the photo op, which she thought was really nice. She also said that the Bravo star and her Real Housewife of New Jersey co-star, Jennifer Aydin, who was also there, was very nice. And they always made sure to ask if Louie's ex-wife, if she was comfortable coming out in the background of any social media videos that they posted. Although everyone is seemingly one big happy family now, Louie's ex-wife says it took years for her to feel comfortable coming around. Now, we know that Teresa and Louie are officially married now. I'm happy that they're able to blend their families, and I'm a little shooketh. But I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinion. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.